Hello once again, and I'm going to be talking about a subject that might offend a few people, or they might find it a bit touchy, controversial, whatever. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. It's when you go out and the bus stop, the tram stop, whatever stop, the shops. You know, when I go out, I see like a group of kids up to no good. We're all kids once, but yes, we've done some probably bad things in our time, but nothing really, I would say, serious. I mean, kids now. I fucking hate it when I see kids spit everywhere, and wearing all these fucking. Another thing that really pisses me off when fucking kids these days, when they don't even put their fucking trousers on properly, they don't even put them up. Why do they fucking hang them down past their arseholes? I mean, what is that all about? Fucking hell. You know, they don't know how to put a fucking pair of trousers on, and they're fucking hanging down their arses. What the fuck's that all about? Fucking hell. You know, as I said, they fucking talk to, you know, when people get off the tram, they fucking beg for money or start calling them names. I would never, ever, if I had children, I would never, ever bring them up like that. I don't know if it's down to bad parenting or they hang around with the wrong crowd or what, but I never, once when I was a kid, I don't ever recall ever seeing fucking stupid kids with their fucking trousers hanging off their arseholes. I mean, what the fuck? And hoodies, I don't remember hoodies. You know, like they think they're fucking hard. Oh, got a hoodie on, hoodie. Oh, look, I'm under a hoodie. Who gives a fuck? You know, trying to look cool. Oh, let's be intimidating. Fucking. Ugh. You know, why? You know, if you were a parent, you know. I'm not having to go at parents here, it's not my right to, but I know there's parents out there that just don't give a shit about their kids, you know. There's parents out there that don't give a shit about their kids. You know, they don't care what they get up to. Oh, you know, some of the parents don't want to spend no time with them. Why? They're your kids. You know, there's a lot of good parents out there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not having to go. As I said, I'm not having to go at decent parents, you know. They want a family, you know. They want to look after their kids. They want to see their kids grow up and mature. You know, that's good parenting. Of course it is. And there's the other parents that, oh, I've got no time for my kids. Yeah, well, I've got to work all these hours. That's not an excuse. Okay, we do have to work. Yeah, of course we do. You know, there's no getting around with that. You need money. You know, you don't. Obviously, no one wants to go on the dole, which is understandable. You go on the dole, you got more time for your kids, but then you ain't got money. But you need a balance. You know, you've got to have a balance of work and having time for your children, of course. But what really pisses me off is when parents say, "Well, I've got to work all these hours." Yeah, well, bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Yeah, might have to work hours, but you always have time for your kids, no matter what. You know, you're not always at work. You know, when you come home, instead of fucking watching the telly, the worst thing is now is these fucking things. The fucking smartphone is, you know, I see it. I think someone put a meme up or something. I don't know what it is. It was I think it was this parent, a woman, like the kid sitting next to her trying to get a bit of attention. What kids need, you know, they need a bit of attention. Of course they do. I'm like, no, she was just sitting there on her fucking smartphone, not giving a shit about a child. Fucking put these away and listen to your fucking child. These ain't gonna fucking solve nothing. It's just bad fucking parenting. Oh, Facebook. Oh, I got to get on Facebook. Oh, I got a message. No, your child is sitting there trying to talk to you, and you don't want to give her no fucking attention because you'd rather fucking spend your fucking time talking to fucking idiots on fucking Facebook. Sorry, I'm not idiots, I didn't mean that, but you know, it's just pathetic how parents react. Oh yeah, but I got a message. Oh yeah, well, your fucking message can wait. Spend some time with your child. You know, I can't really talk. I haven't got any kids of my own, but you know, it just, you know, people that got kids and they don't want to have no time for them. You know, neglect them. Like, oh yeah, I ain't got time for my kid. Bull fucking shit. You got time to fucking have sex and bring them into their fucking world. You got fucking time to spend time with them. Don't give me all that fucking bullshit that you haven't got time for your children. It's absolutely bullshit. No, it's just really... And look, and this is the example. You don't spend time with them, they're going to find a group of fucking malingeroids or delinquents and hang around with them and now turn into bad kids. Just because it's your fucking fault because you didn't want to spend no fucking time with them. You know, I get sick and tired of excuses. I can't spend time. Oh yeah, but you can go out with your fucking mates. Yeah, bullshit. You brought children into this world, you fucking look after them. No fucking excuse for that. Oh, sorry about that. You know, the things I see, it sometimes does irritate me, you know. People making excuses. Oh, and there was another excuse, you know, because we've got the summer holiday now. I remember someone saying one time, I'll be glad to see my kids go back to school. And there was a little bit, I think this was on Facebook actually. Yeah, someone said, I think, oh, I can't wait till the summer holiday, the summer term's over so that all the kids can go back to school. You know, what sort of a fucking attitude is that to take on your kids? You know, spending time with your kids are the precious times. You know, don't fucking start saying shit like that. And I think there was a lot of uproar with the parents because no, you should be spend time with your kids. You know, you're gonna regret it when they all grow up and fucking leave home. You know, oh, my mum didn't want to know me, my dad didn't want to know me. Fuck them. Yeah, exactly. The way I see it, you brought them into this fucking world. You fucking look after them. Spend time with them. Don't give it all that fucking excuse. Oh, I ain't got time to do this, that, the other. Bullshit. You had the fucking time to bring them into this world. You fucking have the time to fucking look after them. Bullshit. You know, absolutely bullshit. And they turn it, you know, they hang around with the wrong crowd and they turn into fucking bastards and start stealing off people and setting fire to things. Yeah, we was all brought up. Whoever was brought up well, you know. Sometimes we, you know, we've all been up to no good, but nothing really nasty, nothing malicious. You know, we might have kicked the odd football at the odd car, broke the odd window by accident, or on purpose. Nah, but you know what I mean. You know, kids will be kids at the end of the day, but nothing like what I've been seeing round the tram stops and the shops. You know, kids just, you know, just bullshit. And fucking amount of stabbing going up now. Fucking hell, what's that all about? More stabbing in London now. And I know there's been stabbings where I'm from, around Croydon area. What's all that fucking about now? Yeah, I wonder who's to blame. Probably the parents. Fucking, you know, oh, can I borrow this knife? Yeah, go on. I'm playing on my PlayStation. Go on, off you go. Look, I'll borrow some money. No, go and fucking steal some. Yeah, that's good, really good parenting, isn't it? Shouldn't even be allowed to be, you know, fucking seeing kids abused like this, and you know, well, it's always guilt, but I'm not going to talk about that because that's just another fucking level of sickness. Kids being abused by parents, and no, that's why. What fucking would you gain out of that? What do you fucking gain out of that? Oh dear. Just sometimes things just make my blood boil, and just sometimes I just want to let it all out, especially what I saw. With the kids all hanging around spitting, fucking their fucking trousers hanging off their arseholes, and fucking hurling abuse at people for no fucking reason. Bastard, mugging people. What the fuck? You know, I'm sorry, but you got to blame the parents there. You know, this is what annoys me. You know, something else. Where's the discipline now? The problem is, you can't discipline your kids how you used to. You can't give them a smack. Okay, I'm not going to say smacking your child for, you know, for no reason, you know, but you got to have some sort of punishment. You know, when I did things, I got a smack. Like, you know, when I was a kid, but bang, you know, don't do it again. It taught you, right, don't do it again. You know, well, years ago, I fucking almost set the house on fire. When I was about 8 years old, I almost set the house on fire. God, didn't I know about it? But it taught me not to do it again. You know, I think they should bring back punish. You know, if you smack your kid, it's teaching them a fucking lesson. Don't smack for no reason, but you need to, you know, right, they do wrong, they've got to know about it, they've done wrong. You know, don't do it again. You know, no one likes to smack their kids. No, of course they don't, but sometimes you might have to, you know, teach them a lesson, don't do it again. Then they get it through their head, right, I better not do that again. You know, it works, you know. Parents are not doing it out of, because they enjoy it. No, they don't want to hit their kids, but sometimes you've got to just drum it through their fucking head not to do it again. Now, it's all about, oh, you shouldn't smack your kid, you shouldn't do this, oh, yeah, just let them get away with fucking murder then. That's what you should do. Just give them a fucking bollocking. Oh, yeah, but you can't shout at them these days. You know, you've got to have discipline. You've got to have some sort of discipline. As I said, it's not right to smack a kid. No, of course it isn't. It's not right. But smacking that kid when they've done wrong, and if it's serious, you give them don't bloody punch them in the face or nothing like that. Maybe it's like a smack on the wrist or whatever. You know, don't do it again. You know, that sort of thing. Don't go bang in the face like some fucking people do. No, that's right. Just no. You don't want to. You want to teach them a lesson, not fucking beat their brains out. No. Yes, this is society all over now. You know. As I said, when I was 8 years old, I almost set fire to the house. I burnt a hole in the carpet. Didn't I know about it? I never done it again. Think about it. Probably the. I can only imagine what happens if I set fire, burnt the house down. I probably would have killed everyone. Now, that smack probably did me the world of good. I remember that. It was, you know, it was a stupid. Why would I do something like that? You know, probably because I was curious with fire and all that. Oh, yeah, I still remember that, but. I think I would have done the same with my kid, actually. If I kid, I probably, right, you fucking set fire to the fucking carpet, look. Smack on the arse, you know. So make sure you don't fucking do it again. Just don't do it again. Or sorry, on the wrist, you know, where it's going to sting a bit, where they're going to know, right, drum it through their head, don't do it again. Not on the arse, or on the wrist, or something like that. You know. Something where it's going to sting, you know, where you can drum it through their head. Right, don't do it again. But now you can get away with fucking murder. Kids are roaming the street, doing what they fucking please. Do the police want to know? No, they fucking don't. Yeah, so this is a society we live in now. Fucking idiots fucking with their trousers down, falling. What the fuck is that all about? What is that all about, eh? What sort of a fucking fashion statement is that? A fucking stupid one, that's what it is! Jesus Christ, what is the world coming to? Fucking hell. Oh, I'll carry a knife, look at me, I'm so hard. Yeah, you're just a fucking idiot! Why do you want to carry a knife and fucking go around stabbing people? I don't know why. Probably down to the parents not giving a fuck. I say, you know, probably people are going to disagree with what I'm saying, but I say, you know, or, you know, even schools, kids are now talking back to the teacher, really being, you know, they're there to teach, not fucking take abuse. Something a bit more controversial, maybe bring back the cane. I remember, well, I think the cane was being phased out when I was at school, junior school this was. I almost got the cane. Almost. But, you know, you do wrong, you got to fucking put it right. You know, a little punishment, you know, maybe the cane was a little bit more, but, oh, you're in detention. Oh, you're suspended. Yeah, that still happens. But detention. Just have to stay at school for another half hour and do some lines or something. I'm not talking about fucking coke or nothing like that. You know, lines in. I must not do this. I must not be a complete twat. I must not be a fucking stupid bastard causing trouble. You know, maybe it does the trick, but I don't think detention really does. You know, you got to be a bit hard, you know, give them so they drum it through their fucking head so they don't do it again. That's what people should be doing, you know. It'll never happen. Not in this society. No. Just let the kids go off and fucking do what they want, you know. Let them cause trouble. Let them fucking steal cars. Let them fucking urinate off roofs on people's heads. If that happens, might do. Who knows? Kids will do anything these days because of parenting, you know. It's because of parenting, you know. That's why you got fucking idiots fucking roaming the streets causing trouble. Parents don't want to know. No, fuck off, go on. I'm playing on my PlayStation, or I'm watching the telly, or I'm on my mobile phone. No, I've got to be on Facebook. Oh, Facebook, yeah. Fucking spend some time with your fucking kid and get off fucking Facebook, man. You'll have some good kids if you spend time with them instead of fucking roaming the street causing trouble. You know, every kid could be a good kid if their parents fucking do something about it. But no, this is the world. This is the society we live in now. They don't. You know, obviously there's good parents. Of course, there's still good parents out there. There's a lot of them. Of course, there is good kids. But you know, you go around the shops, whatever. See groups of kids up to no good. Who's to blame? Yeah, sorry about this. A bit of a rant, this one. I'll better end it there just in case. Yeah, I think I've said my piece. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.